As the frigid temperatures settle in, communities across the state are taking stock of just how many people are struggling to stay housed, conducting their annual count to get an accurate snapshot of the need and how best to respond. In Camden, that effort pairs data with direct help. County leaders and local groups came together this week for a major resource fair aiming to get people both out of the cold and back on their feet. Raven Santana was there.
Riding buses to stay warm. As you can see, I came here to eat. I don't just come here to eat. I come here to network and stay educated.
As New Jersey confronts rising homelessness and economic pressure, unhoused residents like Daniel Waterfield are using resource fairs like this one at Cathedral Kitchen in Camden as critical lifelines, offering food, services, and a path forward for people trying to rebuild. He's not alone. Linda Geis says being here isn't just about a meal, it's about survival and stability, especially amid freezing cold temperatures.
We'd be in trouble. I mean, we could get hurt out there. I mean, really trouble, really bad trouble. It's like, especially just with the weathering and my age, I get sick and everything. So yeah, it helps. They're like great. It's just a life-saving thing.
At least 15 vendors offered services from housing help and job support to legal aid and mental health resources. Clients received hot breakfast, lunch to go, hygiene kits, winter gear, and something many don't expect, free haircuts.
Haircuts are a small thing that a lot of us take for granted, but it really gives us dignity and makes us feel presentable. We feel fresh and cool after we get a haircut, and that is out of reach for a lot of folks who are in this situation and who are coming to get food here.
The event coincides with NJ Counts, the annual point-in-time homelessness count required by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Last year, volunteers identified nearly 14,000 people experiencing homelessness statewide, an 8% increase from the year before. The resource fair, held 3 times a year at Cathedral Kitchen, added the count this time, allowing clients to complete a short housing survey before accessing meals, services, and support.
Most of these people are regulars. The point-in-time count is really important because it gives us data. It gives us information, which informs policy decisions and resources and funding. The resource fair is a way to attract people here so that they complete the survey so that we get that data from them. Otherwise, it's kind of difficult to incentivize people to take a survey, and it's pretty personal. The questions on that survey ask about your housing situation. Where did you stay last night? How old are you?
And clients I spoke with here say this is not about a short-term fix. This is about feeling seen and heard and finally having the support to plan what comes next.
When I lost my job and I have a car accident and I was on the street, they helped me to get all my documentation that I needed. I'm a veteran, by the way, and lately I've been disabled by the state permanently. So now they're going to help me with the housing. So I see the work that they do and how they help me.
According to Monarch Housing Associates, homelessness has been on the rise in New Jersey over the past 5 years, and they expect to see another increase this year. County leaders say events like these are critical as demand is growing, as unhoused residents face the bitter cold.
We'll have shelter for everybody, and that's what we're trying to do right now because of the cold weather too, is making sure no one's on the street. We have warming centers, we have transitional housing people are in, we're making sure no one's outside. We generally, we have about 600 homeless people or families in our county. We've heard a lot more families actually with the way that the economy is, and some people are right on the edge, right? Like with the way that the job market is right now, they could be right on the edge of losing everything, and that's what we're seeing.
Officials say the goal is ambitious, ending homelessness in Camden County by 2030, reaching what's called functional zero when housing placements outpace homelessness. For NJ Spotlight News, I'm Raven Santana.